Hey folks, back again, standing up here on top of the building. Wanted to show you a couple things today. I'll take you to a space station on the way to some asteroids, if I can find some asteroids. This is what we call a Deep Space Asteroid Tracker, or DSAT for short. And often these are not mounted on the roof of a building like this one is. They're actually mounted on a ship. And the reason why is because there's these asteroids out there, and you can go out there and mine stuff off of them that you can't find very easily elsewhere, right? So we can set our filters here, and I can say, okay, I only want to find stuff near Alioth. I'll apply that. That'll limit it, and I want to only find stuff in the safe zone. Boom. Okay, so there are no discovered asteroids in the safe zone. So if I want to discover an asteroid, and I want to go mine some more that I can't find very easily, because you can find asteroids out there in the safe zone with 1, 2, 3, sometimes tier 4. You can go out here and you can look for them. You get on your ship and you tell it, okay, I want to start looking for this, right? And what it'll do is it'll give you a set of coordinates. You go to that set of coordinates with your ship, and then it will give you a second set of coordinates. And you go to that set of coordinates, and then it'll give you a third set of coordinates and the fourth set of coordinates, and you keep going. It takes about an hour, and you'll finally find the asteroid on about the 5th turn. And on the 5th turn, you'll get the asteroid, and it'll mark it now as discovered. But it won't let everybody else know where it is for a little while. So you've got a certain set amount of time. I don't know what they're going to set it at with the launch. It used to be a half hour to an hour, where you could mine with nobody else knowing exactly where it is, unless they went through the same route you did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waypoints to get there. And then it'll show up discovered. And once it shows up discovered, if I put non-safe zone asteroids, there's a couple of non-safe zone asteroids that are out there. Now, this is in the PvP zone, so we do not want to go out there, right? If we go out there, we're liable to get blown up. But we definitely would likely find some higher tier asteroids, right? So what is this one? So this one's been found just recently, because it's 79 minutes until broadcast, so it must be over an hour until they tell you what it is. So is that an exotic? Nope. Is it a rare? Nope. Is it an advanced? Yes. Okay. So it's an advanced asteroid, but if you go to the rare and exotic, you'll find a lot of tier 5 and tier 4 ore, right? And you can go out there and mine that. Of course, you're in the PvP zone, and you're liable to not make it back with your ore and get blown up and die. So anyway, so there's one out there that will be discoverable in 79 minutes. It'll have its location broadcast out there, and then it'll show up over here. So somebody's discovered it, but it hasn't broadcast the location yet. So let's just take all this off and say any. So there is some stuff out there that has been discovered that anybody can go to. All right, let's do safe zones. Okay, so no, I don't want to do that. I actually turned the DSAT on. Now it's looking for something. Didn't mean to do that. All right. So if I wanted to go out here to a safe zone asteroid, see, now it's looking around. It'll never stop either unless I take it off and put it back on. But it's going to wipe soon. It'll go away. Let's take a look at here, and let's see what we've got in the safe zone. Let's try for an advanced. No, none of these are advanced. Rare, exotic. So none of the stuff close in the safe zone is that great. There's some uncommons out there. So let's go to one of the uncommons maybe. So let's take a look at this one. Location found. So let's set it as our destination. Let's copy the components to the clipboard. Actually, let's bookmark the location. Okay. Come on. Well, we'll try to do this the easy way. Let me close this. So we've marked the location of an asteroid out there. Let's go to F4, bookmark, and let's create a bookmark. Create a bookmark from clipboard. Boom. Okay. ASTI for asteroid. Okay. So it's 55.69 SU. It's a ways out there. So it's going to take us a little while to get there. Alright folks, I'm back. I had a little incident with the shuttle I was flying, and it's crashed somewhere in the landscape here, and I spawned back on Haven, had to get back here, took the shuttle here, flew in my little pocket rocket, and now we're in the Silverado on top of the building, and we're still heading up to the space station. So we will see how this works. Maybe I'll have better luck with this than I had with the let's see here. There we go. Take our brake off. And let's fly out of the atmosphere. Oh crap. I don't have very much space fuel. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so you can see on the bottom right over here, I've put in a location for a space station in the script so that I can autopilot there. I'll show you some other time how to do that. It's not too hard. Not too hard at all. Let's see here. If I can get out of atmosphere here. We're making it. Still kind of in the grip of gravity here. Alright, so I'm going to hit Alt-4, and it should autopilot me to the space station where I'm headed. Actually, that's the wrong location. Let me hit Alt-4 again, and what's going on here? That is not the location I want to go to. So let me get out of the planet's grasp here and put my brakes on real quick. Especially since I'm running low on fuel. And let's try to get some good coordinates going here. Let's see here. What do I need to do here? Locations. Opening up a spreadsheet off screen here. Alright, let's try this again. Set this as our coordinates. And that one's correct. Okay, good. So we will head towards the space station manually. Take our brake off. Just kind of try to fly here. I don't know what location I put in that I called SS for space station. Apparently the wrong one. So we'll just navigate by the seat of our pants, kind of, you know, get in the right direction, and we'll call it good. All right, so we're approaching the space station. Now, you guys did not want to see the buffoonery that was involved with getting here, so I did not allow that to happen. I'm slowing down now, and once I get my orientation, I'll speed back up and get close to the space station here. We can get landed on there. I want to show you this is a moderate to small space station, I would say. The smallest ones are just platforms, that's it. This one's a decent size, but not huge. I'm going to try to get a little closer here, and I'll land you and show you what all we got. You don't want to run into it. That would be a bad thing. So this is apparently the bottom of the space station. And as I said, you have to have it land flat so that I stopped too soon. Let's try this again. Go a little bit further. Ship. Silverado's kind of flying like a pig. Notice I started falling towards the planet there for a minute. Gotta overcome that planetary gravity pull. Alright. There's probably a few ships sitting up here. Alright. Go ahead and stop. And we will land over here. Okay, when you're landing out in space, you got to be real careful. Go kind of slow. And you don't want to run into other ships like I'm getting ready to do. Let's go ahead and move us forward a little bit here. Putting the brake on, moving forward. I'm also moving down because I'm falling, so I'm going to be real careful here. Alright, that's perfect. Alright. So we'll keep moving forward just a little bit because I'm still a little bit over that ship. But I'm only falling real slow here. That's what we want. When I get close, I can hit C to go down. C pushes me down. Come on. There we go. And now I'm going to get out of the ship. We're landed. Alright. Let's go check out the space station. So definitely a few ships here. Here's one of them. It's got some advanced precision lasers. Let's see here. This is owned by Commander Zur and Knight Rider. Nice little ship. Definitely got some good stuff here, and on the back you got some rail guns. So pretty basic looking ship, but it's a good fighter. Let's see what we got here. Glossy white plastic. Several different ships sitting up here. There's another one over there. This one is one we go look for asteroids with. That's got the DSAT on it. The Deep Space Asteroid Tracker. And let's keep going here. Go through the middle building here. This one has some weapons on it, as you can see. Some lasers, some railguns. It's not wanting me to get close to it. Doesn't like me. Let's go through the middle here. We have a lot of stuff up here. Fuel depot and some different things. I do not currently have access with this character, but this is the pad that Commander Taco and I and our group of ZVETs folks used to land on, and this was our ZVET storage. Underneath here there's a bunch of containers. This is a little ship that I made. And I made the rocket fuel tank look like munitions, looks like stores. I even put the yellow bands on it for live munitions. Made it look like rockets and everything. It's got some railguns up on there, and it's just a little fighter. Here's another little fighter that I made. Just a little block of metal, and you can. It's got a door on the other side over here, hidden. See if I can get over here. Nope, it's not gonna let me. And I don't have access, but it's real, not real roomy inside. Very small. It wasn't intended to have a warp drive on it, so that warp drive's just sitting on top because I needed it one day. So it's not very protected. It does have a shield and stuff. Got a lot of more ships over here that belong to the Chimera folks. This was an ore hauler we used to take out to missions. We'd take this out to the asteroids, and there's several seats on there, and everybody could sit on it, and we'd go mine stuff. Several fighters laying around here. This is one of the big haulers that ZerdCorp uses. And in our holdings, I should say. There's another ship with a DSAT on it that goes out looking for stuff. Here's one that has some railguns and stuff on it. So this is an armed, call it a large fighter. And we've got more ships parked over here. Pretty interesting setup here. There's several levels below this that you can go to. There's some ships that are parked on their rear. See all the lasers on the front. I think this one has 10 large lasers. So pretty interesting setup, to be quite honest. Little space station habitat zone underneath there. Very cool to be up on your own space station, setting up here. You can bring stuff from other planets and not have to pay the penalty of trying to get it down through the atmosphere, right? So it makes it a lot easier. Oh, I remember this ship. We took this one out and got into a big PvP battle a while back. This was a lot of fun. There was must have been like 20 of us in here. I think I have a video of it somewhere, but I'm probably not going to post that, even though it was a whole lot of fun. It was from the beta, so we'll let that lie in the past. There's another, just a basic ship here that somebody put together. Several fighters over on this side. We can go look at a couple of those. See what we can see over here. Again, a lot of this stuff we were in the process of setting up, and we didn't have time after we heard that the beta was ending and we were going to lose everything, where we just didn't care anymore and didn't continue to work on stuff. There's a couple more PvP ships. There's three sitting right here, 4, another one over there. So we used to take several of these out, and we'd have a lot of fun. I'd take one of those little ones out, and they'd take 3 or 4 of these big ones out, and we'd take one of these haulers out with the containers, and everybody would link to a container and mine, and we'd sit out there and guard them while they were mining out in PvP space. And when the Legion and all the big PvP units showed up to attack us, we'd fight them off. Half the time we'd lose all our ships, but we almost always got all the ore out. So we considered that a win. We were just having fun. So lots of fun. So again, these 2 ships are ships I've made. They're not that great. They're just basic fighters, not armed real heavy. I think those are medium or small cores, so you don't get much effect with those. You do get faster with those now that they've changed the rules. Everything used to be the same speed no matter what the size. Now that's changed. So what we'll do is we'll get back into the Silverado. We'll go out to one of the asteroids and we'll show you that whole process of mining stuff on the asteroids and give you guys an idea of what that's like too. Let me get back in the ship here. I'm just going to get up here the easy way. Go into build mode. And we'll drop in and take off. So anyway, I'll take off from here. We'll go out to the asteroids. I'm going to cut out some of the travel in the middle because I think it's like 50 SU. It's going to take a while to get out there. Can't warp out there because I don't have warp coordinates. So we will talk to you guys later and hope to see you around.